are supposed to happen in 40 minutes, 39 minutes, let's say. 39 minutes. We're going to have the semifinals, my dear friends. Champion Chess Tour 2024 semifinal stage. This evening, going to be battling a couple of beasts here. We got Magnus and MVL. And Alireza plays Yanni Pomnishi. And then tomorrow is going to be the final, which I'm not sure I'll be able to covering because I'll be at a chess event myself in person playing a Christmas Blitz organized by Richmond Junior Chess Club. So I may not be able to do the final live of this particular event. Maybe something in retrospect and hindsight. So we should be live on a few platforms now, right? That is... I don't want to mention them again. I should be live on a few platforms. They're all the same to me. But I noticed a couple of friends are being more present on TikTok and YouTube. The rest of them, a little bit more maybe, but Okay, don't matter that one. We're going to do some puzzles in the opening. Then we're going to be coming back to Magnus MVL, which will start in, let's say, half an hour. Of course, enough the gibberish now. Let's go with the puzzle. Not rush, I think. We're going to do a puzzle survival. A puzzle survival? Puzzle survival, we said. So we go to puzzle... yeah. So we've got 3 minutes, 5 minutes. But as you know, I'm not a fast player. So we're going to do puzzle survival. And we don't have a time limit, that is. So we mustn't be stressing about this aspect. Let me check again. Sound is okay, right? Sound is okay. Should I modulate the chessboard a little bit? Hold on a second. Because we ain't got too many folks now. Let me just moving things around a bit. Let me see if there's any betterment of the situation here. Should I move it down a bit? Maybe... Wait a minute. Let me move this guy a bit up. And now lock it. Is it better? Yeah, okay. Sure. I think it can stay like this for a while. And back to the stuff. Okay, here we are. Sound okay. Image acceptable. Yeah, okay, it's acceptable. I think we can do this one. All right, guys. Puzzle streak now. Now, the first 10, 15 should be relatively doable. They're based on checkmate in 1. They're based in back rank checkmates and stuff like this. So they shouldn't be a big challenge. I guess I'll be doing this until 5 p.m., which is the starting moment of the semifinals of the Champion Chess Tour. And then we'll stop the puzzle streak, whatever that be, and we're going to look into Magnus Carlsen and MVL. So let's just start with the first one. So that's a back rank, so to speak. I haven't checked all the other platforms. I guess we should be nice and live. If I got that message on Facebook, yeah, looks like very much live happening right now. Another back rank thing. It might be a bit of a delay with the rook blocking it, but that don't mean nothing because we're going to take the rook and still deliver checkmate like in 2 moves. So as we said, the first 2 are fairly easy. The first 2. And hello, folks. Hi again, Mayday. Hi again. We're going to do puzzles until Magnus Carlsen plays MVO. So if you're wondering what's going on with this particular stream now, I'm only doing some explanatory puzzles until the semifinals of the Champion Chess Tour are starting. So until then, we're going to mess about a bit with the puzzles here. So yeah, these are fairly easy. And we're going to do a couple of... So 10, 15 should be cool. But then they get a bit funny. So now we've got the battery here. Look at that. F7. And eventually going to be some F8 back rank again. So guys, what's your personal record in terms of puzzle survival? Let me highlight again the pieces attacking. And that's how I intend to move the black queen. Let me highlight again. Eventually the battery will be leading to G2 for delivering. Is 2200 the rapid? If you're talking about the FIDE one, that's 1752 3 years, 3 years ago, I think I played the last one. But tomorrow I'm going to do Blitz over the board. That's what going to be tomorrow. So we can't play queen to f6 because knight will simply take it. So we're going to go with a queen. Okay. I guess we could just simply take the pawn. Again, we've got a battery to black rooks here. 1 and 2 should be checkmate here because we take completely the second rank. Oh, sorry, what did I do? Quit, start again. Sorry, I was supposed to do check and then, yeah, well, don't matter. Start again. Not puzzle rush though. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Let's go this way and this way. Try to stay away from the mouse slips if we can. So battery again. Hey Toki. Okay. We've got this, and then we've got this. So that should work. We've got this and a back rank eventually. Okay, first 10, 20, probably they will be going this. So there won't be a huge challenge, I think. Taking here, goes here, and then here. Should be something like this, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's the queen. Sorry. Talking nonsense. Rook here, and then here, something like this. And this guy will be captured by the black rook. This. Probably we're talking about G2, and then some discovered and things. I hope I'm not missing anything. There should be a discovered here. And then this. We're not taking the knight. Wait a minute. Do we have to take the knight? Yes, we do. Look at this one, though. Wait a minute. This is funny. No. Oh, man. This is so funny. If you play bishop to g6, the knight's going to jump in here. So, yeah, I was very much tempted to do bishop g6 and then knight h6, and I don't know, it just doesn't look okay. So I suspect we're supposed to remove the black knight. So that would be the discovered check unstoppable, and following g8, then queen goes h7. And wow, that was actually a defending piece. They're really getting funny, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just an arena FIDE master, which doesn't mean anything. Or means, but probably doesn't. So let's see. G2 to G3 check. And mate. And we shouldn't do anything else rather than this. Okay, this is puzzle number 15, right? Let's see the resources. There's this guy here. Checking, pushing, taking, king moving, and queen delivering. Again, back rank. So checkmate like in 3 moves. 1, 2, and 3. It's good to have a one last final verification check here because you might be wrong. Why to play? There is no checkmate. If this puzzle has a solution, I think it's completely related to promotion of the pawn. So there's nothing to do with any checkmates here, but also there is another pass pawn here, so I don't know. Probably I should be pushing this pawn. So probably I should. Let me think of... no, that doesn't make any sense. No, I think it's something to do with just advancing this guy. So if black rook takes the other pawn, the same stuff. They can't stop it, right? Let me think. Push, takes, push. Yeah, we got to move this guy up and up and up. And yeah, that should be winning. That should be winning. Okay. puzzle number 17. Probably that would be an almighty discovered and some queen over. Probably. I don't see why not. That should be. Because it's double check, white can't block with the rook. Because when you take here, when b4 takes a3, you're actually having double check from the black rook and from the pawn. So that will be pretty unstoppable. Now we got a queen and bishop that need to work together. So I'm tempted to say queen takes first here. Check. Then king goes, I don't know where. But if they play this, probably check again. And that's a checkmate. Yeah, well, not checkmate. They're going to be moving back, moving. There's also something with this guy. But let me take the pawn first, though. Now I've got a bishop here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's all the checks here and stuff? I probably should. What do we do after this, though? Probably we got to play queen over to e. So check. They play this. And queen e2. I'm threatening the rook and check, right? So that should be okay. I'm going to drop now bishop to e5. I hope that's true. Yeah. So I'm not going to take now because white defends it twice. So there's no big deal to take in. So probably I'm going to play queen e2. And relatively happy. Yeah, I can't use the h4 because there's the bishop here. So we got to go this way, taking the rook. Fair enough. Cool. All right, so about 5, like in 20-something. Hello, Taro, Steve, Top, and Jordan. Hello, my TikTokers and Rumblers and YouTubers and Facebookers and what's that, Kick.com and stuff like that, users. So there is something with this bishop going first, not the queen. The reason I'm not happy to do queen is that rook blocks, although, oh, wait. If that is a check, right? That's a check. If king plays, then queen goes for checkmate. If following bishop e3, king goes corner, then still rook blocks and stuff. If you go first with the queen, the king might be playing f2. So you see, it's big difference not allowing actually the white king to move f2. I think this is quite important. So you don't allow the queen f2. If you go queen first, I don't think they block with the rook. They move king to f2, right? So we've got to go with the bishop. Exactly. So now it's pretty unstoppable and captures and delivers. Okay, so first 20 were okay. Even the 21st puzzle can be played now because queen is going to take, prompting black to capture with the bishop, and then rook delivers check here, queen blocks takes. So that's how it works with the puzzle number 21, right? Or something. All right, so that would be checkmate. What else have we? So now things are starting to getting interesting. I suppose you gotta go with the direct strike on the white king with the bishop to b5 check. Wait. Yeah, it's check, not a checkmate, if you wonder, because king can't take and rook can't. I mean, they could delay it with the rook, but after you take with the bishop again, king can't move. So we got to be very careful with this puzzle. Now, they're getting tricky. You might be inclined to say, oh, there is a rook back rank and things. It's not. The king takes the bishop, so we're not going to do it. So unless we do, yes, Taro, I'm reading your message now. How's it going, bud? So bishop now goes b5. It has to. And yeah, we're going to make it very nicely like this. Okay, I guess it's another piece sacrifice. It has to do with the knight. So we're going to sacrifice the knight. We're going to force white. Otherwise, it's a sort of smothered check here. Oh, it's not a smothered checkmate, but it's a check. Thank you, Scorpion King. Indeed, knight to g3 is the piece sacrifice, opening up the h. And then we take advantage of that h file. I'm not explaining for this stronger or super experienced players. My aim is just to explain everything I'm thinking for the beginners or intermediates. So I try to make it very clear for any student that wants to learn and to understand and play better chess. That's it. Mate in 2, 31, 3100? Mate in 2? Oh, man. Okay, mate in 2 is mate in 2, though. Anyway, I guess it's a challenging one. Happy to looking at. Not always a joke. It might be some glitches. Look, they've got a great video archive, so I wouldn't be dismissing it that quickly as a joke. Not that I'm their friend or I'm contracted or something. I'm not. But most of the video lessons they've got on chess.com are really amazing because they've got just super strong players from Magnus Carlsen downwards telling you their repertoires. So the video archive is just gold. It's absolutely gold. So yeah. And there could be some glitches every now and then. So Anirudh, today I'm going to cover a little bit Magnus Carlsen, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. These guys are supposed to be playing at 5 p.m. GMT time in the semifinals on Champion Chess Tour. Just make it clear for everybody. Yes, Taro, but the first 23 maybe are easy. Then we'll see about it. So Bishop c5 would be a check. Let me see if I covered everything. Hey, looks like if the queen wasn't here, I would have a checkmate. If the queen wasn't there. Let me think a bit. But also this check is like serious stuff. Where's the king gonna go? Really? Where's the king gonna go? We gotta look for the shortest way to win though. They're gonna block with this or so. Well, if they block with the knight, I'll take. And queen takes the... I think it starts with bishop c5. I think it starts with bishop c5. Really, they have to give up on stuff. Yeah, they're getting now funny. But bishop c5 forces black to lose something. And then if queen leaves the 7th rank, then the white queen may go on f7, delivering checkmate. Yeah, but I wouldn't rush it because they're getting funny. And, yeah. It's good. This guy is pinned, so the bishop can't move. So we could take advantage by performing a check with the black knight. And king's going to move whatever king's going to move. Then we might be able to do something with a queen on h. I mean, he might be. I don't think there's any stuff here with capturing. I don't think we should be capturing. We should be going with this idea. And then this and that would be queen h3 check. And they block or they move. Doesn't make a bit of a difference, I guess. Because then g2 is definitely playable. So let's go with this. And then queen g2, exactly as we said. Now, probably queen should go to e1 for a check. And after queen blocks, we might be doing this check. But actually, let me think a bit. Actually, knight first. It's also very important to... Yeah, no, you got to look at them all. Yeah, it is a fork. Yeah. But no, you can't do the fork, man. We're in check. I'm sorry. I wish that was... we're taking here. Rook takes, then knight. Black king is in check. Sorry, I didn't even look at any idea that is defensive. I just looking for attack. But we could do it this way. Okay. There is a couple of things happening here. Let me think. We got to check here with the knight. Maybe. What else is here? Got to check with the knight here, right? Is there any other check? Now they started getting funny, right? So, knight to f check. They could go here eventually, and then we're going to play this, right? So that should be sort of checkmate, right? If we do knight, king might be able to play here or here. F4 or F3. Then we're going to have some discovered, I guess. Right? You're going to have some discovered. Where? Here. And then we attack this guy twice. So probably we're going to win material. So we're going to go in this way. So I'm going to play this guy. And now we're going to play something like this. And we should be able to get some material from white here. Following knight d3 discover check. That's the only way I can play it. If you don't do it and mess about, they'll be attacking two piece at once. And then I think you're kind of done. So that's the only way to play, looks like it, for black. And now we're going to take this guy, not with the knight though. We take it with the rook. And we're threatening the white rook. White rook takes, knight takes, and that's about it. Rook takes, knight takes. Check, and we would have won another pawn. Yeah, so in 15 minutes, guys, exactly as I said, I'll try cover the semifinals of the Champion Chess Tour 2024. And until then, appreciate the followers, guys, on TikTok. Please do follow me, or Twitch if you're coming on Twitch. This one here, let's think about it. I'd love to push the pawn, but I think I should actually. Bloody hell, I've got a rook. So push the pawn, check the king. King has to take because there's the only legal move white has. And after king a6, we could play rook over to a3. And then they're going to go back with the king. And then I'm going to play rook a5. And that's a checkmate. So I was just about to do something very blundery. The same username on all social media. It is Soren chess coach, the same. I was about to play a blunder here, thinking that actually this is the way, but it's not. Because you're going to get checked. Big time check. So no, we got to go a6. And now rook, and rook again. Rook a5, and checkmate. Okay, these are cool, but they would be very, very funny soon enough. Okay, now I'm taking the rook. King takes, knight plays f2, checks and wins the queen. Therefore, I'm having two minor pieces, two rooks, versus three minor pieces and one rook, which doesn't exist because it's right in the very corner. So judging by this ideas, we're going to come up with better position and more material. Exactly right, Anirudh. Exactly right, my friend. We're going to come up with all the stuff. White to move here. There's the target. I guess we should be delivering some checkmate, probably, at the first glance. Thank you very much, Toki, for following. I don't need to put myself in check, though. So probably king here. Do I get checked? Nah. Can I be stopped with this? No. Is there any? No. So we can't really go for the black pawn now. I think it's useless. We're supposed to actually attack the king. So whatever black plays, it don't matter. Whatever they do, we won't do nothing about it. We're just having king and rook, and then checkmate is coming. So king to e6. Yeah, exactly as we said. We're going to just play the rook. They could delay it, so it's not checkmate immediately. But it is after rook takes and okay. Okay, some other checkmates here. We got to look at queen and rook, but I don't think it's the queen. I think it's the rook. I think it has to do with rook to f6 checks, knight blocks, and then I got to think. Do I take with... I don't think it matters who you take with. Wait a minute. Whoa. Anyway, rook. Actually, it does matter what you're taking with. So rook f6, knight blocks, right? So that means the king would be able to go in here, stuff. So you could take it with something, probably with the queen. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. Rook, knight blocks, you take with what? Queen takes, they go there, then you do check, they go here. Checkmate's gonna happen on d2. So checkmate's gonna be on d2, guys, eventually with the queen. So this is the checkmate, it's here. It's on the blue square on d2. That's where the checkmate gonna be eventually. If white goes down that road, yeah, so this, and this, right? We go with this guy, we go with this guy, we're going here. Yeah, the stuff was correct on this occasion. And not always I'm so lucky, sometimes I'm not. Thank you, Steven17. Cheers, man. All right. There is something to do with this pawn, but I need to make the white knight go away. Probably. I don't know. It might be also this idea. Let me see. Let me think. It might be. Maybe this way, maybe this way. Now they're getting funny. If I push this guy, knight's going to take, and my pawn is never going to make it. So I got to do something. Probably I have to do this. Checks. This guy goes here. Queen. Knight, king can't take. Bishop takes, knight takes, king takes. How the heck? And then I'm marching on with the king. Now we're getting into business. This is puzzle number 32, I think. Or 31. Whatever. And I think this is the first puzzle where you actually have to sit down a bit and think. Well, I'm already sat down, so I guess I could do the thinking. Or maybe I was hoping, guys, you could do the thinking, so I can only just sit. I could just sit and you guys think it. And tell me the solution, then I'm going to take credit for it. That was a joke. Bad stuff is when I'm telling jokes, I don't laugh, and then maybe it's confusing. But yeah. And most of the jokes are bad jokes. So knight e3. Checks. King attacks. Promotion. Bishop takes. Knight takes. King takes. And king to take this guy and see if he could do something. If this plan doesn't work, then I don't know what the heck I do. I don't want to push this guy. Or maybe I should move the king up now, you reckon? I don't think so. King's going to play here. So what exactly did we do? That ain't very clear. So I don't think so. Don't tell me it's a backward move or other craziness. Anirudh, I think... yeah, I think this is the plan, man. It starts with knight e3. Steven says check with the knight, then attack the white knight. Oh, to deflect them. Oh, I see. You want to deflect them. I don't think it works, though, because knight is going to refuse, man. They're going to jump in front of your pawn. You don't attack the white knight. You go with the promotion, man. You don't attack the knight. They're not going to take you. So, you know, Stephen, this is the moment in which we might be tempted to do wishful chess. We don't deflect the knight. We actually force making them go in front of your guy. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it like this, man. Unfortunately, I think it's the long plan, which is painful because you need to play super careful for the remainder of the game. It's not easy. Now, you guys, if you want to say otherwise, please convince me. But I guess it's just F1 promoting. Anirudh, do I have your endorsement? Taru, Steven, do you guys agree on this? So I think this is how we need to play it. Anirudh confirms. Knight... What? What? 1 knight e3. King e2, knight h... What? What do you mean knight e3, man? Knight e3. Oh, you put it the other way around. Oh, okay. What? Dude, what are you talking about? No, man. It's this. Wait a minute. This. Wait a minute. Ah, bloody hell. Wait a sec. No, it's knight d1. No, it ain't. No, it's not. No, it's not. This goes, this goes, and king goes. Oh my god. No, we gotta take the bishop, otherwise we're screwed. We're done. That's the end of it. Yeah, we gotta promote. So guys, my very big plan, which is not that big, I mean it's just a modest plan. So my modest plan from the very beginning was promoting bishop takes, knight takes, king takes, and king b7 for this kind of stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'm winning. Maybe I'm winning. I mean, it could be any craziness now. It could be maybe knight g4. It could be maybe knight g4. I don't know. But if the bishop doesn't disappear, it might be, you know something, it might be promoting bishop takes. No, that's a disaster, man. Look, this is funny now, but I guess this is the way. At least I'm not losing because my opponent can't checkmate me with knight and king. I'll tell you that. Linkin Park song? I don't know, man. I can sing just Pink Floyd songs now. What was that song? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, and when you lose control, dun, 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 you'll reap the harvest you have sown. Dun, 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 dun. There was some, I think it's from the album Dogs. I think that one sounds in my mind. I can't sing anything else. I never sang Strangler, Starry. You're not supposed to tell people I'm singing Golden Brown. They're going to change their opinions on me. You know, people change their opinions very quickly. Now they might like you, tomorrow they hate you. Oh, man. Please tell me that's correct. Oh, no. That was a bloody puzzle. Let's go back a bit. We messed it up, man. I told you that's a funny one. That is a funny one. So, that was funny. Knight takes bishop. King takes. Oh, and then I'm running away. Yeah, makes sense now. Oh, check and deflecting the knight, and then I'll go with this guy. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, now we go for the queen. Oh, blimey. I'm the champion at bad moves. Unbelievable. So short-sighted. That's me. That is just me. Where's the check? That's the check. Now, because I messed up with such a not a very difficult puzzle, now the system knows I'm an idiot. They give me just easy stuff now. The system gives me now easy stuff, but it's still instructive. I think it's still instructive. Let me tell you why I think this puzzle is still instructive. Black has one chance and one chance only to actually do check and forcing the queen off the board now. Now, this guy's going to take, and the king is going to take your pawn on the d file, but what the white king can do is to take your pawn on the a file, which, by the way, this is the promotion square for this pawn, particularly on a5. So, my plan would go like queen here, queen takes, pawn takes, right? Then the king goes closer. But as you can see, this is the promotion square for the pawn on a5. And I'm going to promote safely that guy. And that's how black is winning. That's how you're winning with the black pieces here. Nothing else works. So at least I got this one. Yes, I'm sorry I messed up the other one, but hey. I'm the idiot champion. Let's go with this. Now queen is coming. Okay. Another funny little puzzle here. Let me look at queen. Yeah, this is it. I saw it in 2 seconds, I think. Queen takes f2, rook takes, rook c1. Rook can't move because bishop pins the rook to the king. Bishop has to take, rook takes, and okay, white queen is going to delay it a little bit, but it don't matter. And rook takes, and exactly as I said, rook takes, and that's it. Okay, 4 minutes. We're going to see Magnus Carlsen playing Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, chess enthusiasts. Woohoo! Follow me on TikTok if you like chess. And if you hate chess, follow me anyway, because I'm going to sing some songs every now and then. Songs that you guys hate. Like, I don't know, you guys hate Pink Floyd, right? Or you love it? I don't know, just asking. White to play. And what the heck am I supposed to do? Guys, you're supposed to solve them all. Should I go to queen here? Should I go queen b6, man? Queen b6 check. That's serious, right? Knight blocks, takes again. Bishop blocks, takes again. What's wrong with queen b6? Asking for a friend? That doesn't exist. So queen b6 check. What's wrong with that? I mean, they might go here. True, it's true. But then we can play the knight, perhaps. And then they go here, and then I'm going to play queen here. So it might be a checkmate eventually with queen e6 checkmating. Oh, man, I can't do that. Oh, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Bishop a4. No. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Queen takes rook. Check. That should be, right? Or some other devilry hidden here. Queen takes check. Well, yeah. This one here. And then we got this. And yeah, I think that should be doing the trick. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No way, Jose. Okay, I'm going to stop this now because I'm getting seriously not concentrating. And yeah, again, the system, when the system sees how badly I play, the system say, let's give something super easy to this guy. He's not able to do nothing. Yeah. Have you noticed as soon as you mess up, the software goes, oh, man, look at this guy. He's not able to solve anything. Let's give them some checkmate in one move. That's the supreme offense, right? I mean. And 2 minutes, we're going to see Magnus Carlsen and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. If you guys do chess, that's the thing. Thank you, GR. Good to see you. Taro's still here. And I'm going to rage quit in a minute now. I'm going to rage quit in a minute or two. That's what I normally do. I play like 5 blitzes. I win them one after another. Then I'm losing 10 blitzes and then I rage quit. That's it. I always rage quit. And because I'm a bad loser, I file the reports for all my opponents I lost, which of course is nonsense, but I'm a bad loser as well. So what am I doing? Check here. I don't know what to do. Maybe you guys know. Maybe I got to do nothing about the rook. Maybe it's something to do with the pawns. Really, why would I bother moving the rook? Nah, you don't do that. Like a certain ex-world champion. Oh, man. At least I'm admitting I'm horrible. Okay. Probably they will never admit, eh? You always have to entertain the best image of yourself in front of yourself. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed you need to present yourself to yourself in the best image? Otherwise, you won't be able to uphold any image for the others. What would the others think? Oh, what would the others think about you? If you yourself don't look nicely at yourself. Oh, man. A bunch of egotistical guys on this planet, eh? 8 billions egocentric individuals. Some more, some less. Okay, so I would say let's not do nothing about the rook. Let's just push the pawns because eventually we're going to be promoting here. So I don't care about the rook. Oh, are you serious? I think rook g2 king moves and rook e2 the pawn queen. Let me go back at your idea. Oh, what was it? No, I wanted to see the rubbish I played. What the heck is going on? I wanted to check on that thing and probably I pressed the wrong button. Oh, man. Okay, now I need to file a report. Who had cheated? Oh, I haven't played no one, so I can't file a report. Maybe I can report myself. Okay. Magnus Carlsen and MVL. You guys like Magnus Carlsen and MVL? Okay, they are supposed to start now. The problem is Nepomniachtchi is a bit faster. I hope he's not having 10 sandwiches before the round, right? I don't know how many sandwiches he eats before the round starts. Oh, Magnus, I hope he only drank black coffee, no sugar. Because if Magnus drinks something else, especially against versing Maxim Vachier-Lagrave, I don't know how things are going to turn up, man. I hope he drank only black coffee, no sugar. Otherwise, I don't know. If he goes for a relaxing beverage, you know what I mean, right? If Magnus goes for a relaxing beverage, what is that? Milk and cocoa. What is that? Relaxing beverage. If Magnus drinks relaxing beverage, how is he going to perform against MVL? Oh, you placing bets now. I think I should establish a company with the betting company because I see you guys want to throw your bucks for and placing your bets on this guys. $5 you say Magnus plays an NF3. I haven't got a clue what he's going to play, man. I'm not a precognition individual. Oh, I always lose. I mean, I lose when I'm awake. C4. Oh no, Anirudh, you just lost your $5, man. Oh my God, you lost your $5. What are you doing, Anirudh? Don't do that, man. You about just lost your $5. It's good you haven't actually placed a real bet. Oh no. English opening, symmetrical variation. Where is that Agincourt thing? I like that version with Agincourt. When the French killed all the English riders with their bows and stuff. No, or was the other way around? No, they muddled up. They muddled up at Agincourt. No, that was the Henry V. Oh, sugar, I messed up the historical events. Wasn't that the Henry V 1415 or something? Wow, I need to browse it again. I messed it up. I don't know. If you can see the future, it's great. It's great. There is so much thing you need to factor in. Yeah, you could place your bets, though. That's why people do bets. They think they can statistically approximate a possible future. They place the bets. You might win, you might lose. Hey, Tara, go with your stuff, man. Thanks for stopping, even for short period. That's okay. That's okay. Rapid now, he just started. Magnus plays. Well, he could do knight f3. Can you do b3 here? Which way do you go? Or queen c2. I think I'm going to leave all these arrows here because I think they're all like sort of legitimate questions. Nah, not d4. I retract. Not d4. d4 is bad because after they take, you're going to place your queen in the bishop's attack. So no. Let me do it again. This, knight f3, queen c2, b3. I think these are the moves. Knight f3, e3, d3, queen c2. I mean, but Magnus goes knight h3. I mean, what do you want? Probably this is the 7th line in the archive of this particular opening. Knight h3. Probably that's the last line. But I guess he can play whatever he wants, right? Knight h3. Exactly right, Anirudh. That's what I'm thinking. b3 maybe for bishop b2. That's what I thought. But now knight h3 played by Magnus, which I guess you can. You could do whatever you want. You could even do then f3 and then knight f2 and then castle. I mean, crazy. You could do this stuff, I guess. Some would say he's disrespectful towards MVL. Crazy. But I don't buy that. Knight f4, moving the knight twice in the opening. Okay. What's the line he wanna do? I guess he still want a castle. I guess he still wanna play some ED pawn. Which one goes where? I think e3 is good regardless. If you have any problem, you're gonna play knight e2 eventually. And e3 will be stopping knight to d4. So I guess it makes sense in this idea. Doing e3, stopping this guy, dropping knight, if any danger, I don't know when. Well, hold on a sec. Very many Super GMs played. Oh, after knight h3, I would say it's just a kid from one of the schools I'm going to. No, Toki, I was messing around. No, man, when I said the disrespect, I didn't mean it, man. I don't give a damn about this kind of thing. Guys taking offense because their opponent played a3. I mean, I couldn't give a damn about that one, you know? It's ridiculous. If a chess move is legal, it's completely erroneous to introduce the idea of a ethics in chess based on the move you just played. It's completely ridiculous and reasonable. If the chess move that's been played is a legal move, that's all that matters. It doesn't mean a goddamn thing that a player considers the other guy disrespecting them because they played h3 or a3. I mean, you can't be more unserious than that. So it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. So the disrespect stuff doesn't work in this way. It's just completely ridiculous. And practically you shouldn't be caring, really. Yeah. So castle short now. Okay. So I'd say this. Your opponent is free to play whatever they want to play. It's a legal move. And you go on with your plan and you can just punish them. That's about it. I don't think in chess you can introduce the ethics of, oh, he played a3. He offended me. I mean, this is insanity. It's madness, you know? I've heard that nonsense somewhere. Oh, my opponent played this. He disrespects me. What's this craziness? Get real. It's a legal move, right? Right. Just get the heck out of here, man. You know, or you're playing bullet. You have a winning position. So you play bullet, right? Which is 60 seconds. Right, okay. And no increment. Okay. So you're having a winning position. Absolutely, totally winning. I mean, checkmate is happening in 2 moves or 1 move from now. But you're getting flagged. Okay. And then you start accusing the other guy and being a sore loser, telling the other guy how awful they are, that they haven't resigned 20 seconds ago. And they were supposed to resign 20 seconds ago because you took their freaking queen. And you got flagged, although you're supposed to checkmate them in a move. Excuse me, it's a bullet. If you signed up to play a bullet game or a bullet tournament, and you've taken the other guy's queen, hi there, Matthew. You're taking the other guy's queen, and if you have the audacity to think, hey, that guy is supposed to resign, man. No, he's not. He's not supposed to resign. The clock says that actually he is within his time to move. So you can't do that nonsense pulling the card of, oh, that guy was supposed to resign. No, they were not. You got flagged. And yes, you were supposed to checkmate them in a move. I mean, I lost hundreds of moves because I was supposed to checkmate the other guy in a move or two, and I got flagged. It's what I signed up for. It was bullet, right? So if that's bullet, don't play bullet if you think you don't like that. For a beginner, Unicorn Fart Master 29, I would recommend probably you should be playing the London system for white, which I think it gives you very solid lines, and you could play it relatively safely up to a generous 10-15 moves perhaps, and you don't have to memorize a lot. So probably look into that London system for white. And for black, I don't know, you gotta try them all. French, Caro Kann, just... Okay, now we are here right now. I mean, that's how I look at this. Of course, you are free to looking at things exactly differently, but hey, Matthew, I guess you're rooting for MVL, which is an absolute beast, this guy, again, and I'm very happy to see them playing. E3. If there is anyone that's able to beating Magnus, I think is MVL. You know, I think it is Maxim Vachier-Lagrave, if there's anyone able to beating them. MVL is, he beaten Magnus Carlsen in the past, so he got no issue. The guy is amazing, and he can perform absolutely super top. So I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of focus. Maybe there is very many maybes. But I have no doubt that the chess we are witnessing right now, because this is a live game, it's amazing game of chess we're looking at. The best chess on the planet. Yeah, I should be having a look at Ali Reza and Nepomniachtchi as well. I'm pretty sure it's a spectacle with those guys too. And given the fact we only got 2 boards this evening, the semifinals, probably we should. And we're going to be bouncing back to these guys and back and forth and back and forth. Ali Reza white, Nepomniachtchi black. Hey, I like this game too, man. Actually, I think I might like this one a bit more. Queen being attacked by f3. Queen has to go. And there is something funny about the G file. Hey, is it me or white actually doing better than black here? And as you probably know, guys, on my stream, there is no software being used for nothing. So queen moves on h4. I guess we're going to be seeing this kind of stuff. I'm not sure. Also, queen has to keep an eye on this guy, but there is a knight. But anyway, what about queen h6? There are so many interesting ideas. Oh my god. I think I like this game a little bit more than Magnus Carlsen with MVL. This one looks exciting. And given the bishop pair for white, and given the fact that the G file is about to sort of get open and the white rooks can make their way over to G file, eventually H, and given the fact that the white king's position, I think it's a bit safer than the black king's position, I think for this reason white should be better. I would say plus 0.70 maybe. But feel free to check with your softwares. I don't know. I'm just saying what I think it probably is. Also, this guy is a bit of a liability, but I think the d6 black pawn I'm talking about. But I don't think this is the focus for white here, and it shouldn't be. I think the focus for white should be getting rooks on the G file. And, I don't know, maybe trading the bishop. I'm not sure. Queen H? Again, I'm not sure. There's just so many good ideas. So many good ideas. Yeah, thank you very much for the reference, Anirudh. Thanks very much for the reference. Yeah, guys, I think on YouTube you're going to find a lot of good stuff. Like a lot. A lot of good stuff and very free stuff, so to speak. And also you've got 5 free courses if you guys go and visit Chessable platform. You could get 5 free slots with chess courses, endings, middle or openings, and that's also worth having a look. Yeah, you don't need to buy stuff unless you're absolutely super keen on, but you don't need to. Interesting stuff here. I don't know what to say. Is rook h5 reasonable? I don't know. I need to sit down and calculate a couple of minutes here. Rook takes, I'm assuming queen takes. Rook takes, pawn takes. Is it strong enough? Is it worth it? Again, I don't know. Maybe queen should refuse the trade. Maybe you should be refusing. Maybe you should be playing queen I'm not sure where. D, E, where? Where do you get a queen? Maybe that's bad because that's where the black rook is. So probably queen d3. I'm not sure. Queen d3, rook h5. I'm not sure. Anirudh, YouTube has a very, very generous offer in terms of chess content. And of course, exactly as you said, not just chess. That's true. Absolutely. Yeah, it does. From niche artists and music to whatever, history, philosophy, politics, whatever. That's a very good statement. That's a very good testimony you're just putting out there. So you got encouraged and learn a lot about on YouTube on the chemical engineer stuff. Wow, that's very telling. That's cool. Totally. What I would like here, amongst others, would be some bishop getting to h6, but it takes like a billion years. I'm not sure which way to go. I still think white's doing better because of the bishop pair, and this thing is gonna get open. I'm not sure if you should take or not. I don't know yet. Probably you shouldn't. Probably you should be attacking the black knight on f4. And look at this. I'm actually watching Alireza Nepomniachtchi because Magnus and MVL. It's not that exciting. I think. Oh, and here because there's been an. Okay, please do let me know. Please do let me know. Please do. Let me. Not too late, man. What am I? Okay, sorry, guys. Apologies. Some messaging that needs to go right now to the recipient, respectively. Okay. So here we are. Here we are back. Guys, follow me on TikTok if you are on TikTok or Twitch, respectively, or whatever the platform you visited from. Yeah, I think they will, Anirudh. I think they will. Sedition. That's nice. They have this crazy style, Les Majestés. What was that? I think there was, that's another crazy stuff, that I don't believe in. And I think it's complete nonsense. There's many things that are complete nonsense. There are many things that are complete pathological and they're still entertained. I'm a little bit disappointed with the human species, but hey, we do our best, I guess. This is what we can do, folks. This is what we are currently. Okay, Alireza with the white pieces. I'm not sure if we should go G or we should go E or something else altogether. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe rook on the 7th rank. Do you know something that is interesting? Yeah. So Anirudh, I'm gonna draw the arrows now, and we're gonna see which one is it. Everything's interesting. Rook d7 kind of, but no. Alireza goes with an incredibly counterintuitive stuff, which is bishop c5, and I absolutely did not expect that. Is he planning on some bishop a3? And I mean, what? Or is he thinking about attacking on the 7th rank and he doesn't want to give black the chance to play rook f8 or something? I'm really quite surprised, and it's fabulous what they do. I don't know what the hell is he planning with that bishop on c5, Anirudh. I don't know. Now, if you ask me, I would just seriously investigate if I could grab that knight off. I don't know what to say yet. It's very fine. Maybe we should take on g6 right now. No, he played the rook, which again makes sense. Yes, Anirudh, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's good. You're one of the very good seers. So, yeah. That pawn is pinned now. The g6 pawn cannot move. Now the stuff is, what do you do about those rooks? Do you take? Do you let them take? So, okay, you take. Now black is having the D file. It's not that they could do too much about it. Oh man, these guys are so unexpected. He took with the bishop? I thought he was supposed to take with the rook, but actually if he took with the rook, the a7 was hanging, right? So maybe that's the reason. Again, I think white is doing very well, and actually white is supposed to winning this game at least. We'll see about the second game, but I think white is supposed to win here. White is doing all the attack, has all the initiative, and the bishops are just killing everything. And the rook is on the d file, soon to moving on to d7, and pawns are going to dropping very soon. Now I don't know if I want to take the bishop or not. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing b4, a3 something, rook d8, rook takes, bishop takes. Hard to say. Or maybe you should take to avoid to not allow the black rook the chance to play on the d file. So maybe, yeah, that's another idea, Anirudh. No, he went for b4, which I kind of did mention, but I'm not convinced completely. Maybe he want to go c3, you see? Maybe he want to go c3 and take all the dark squares, which I don't think it's a bad idea. Rook now d, the only chance. There you go. Bishop c3, a move with tempo, checks the black king. They have to react to this. Probably they're going to have to move away. I'm not sure where, how they're going to play. I don't know. f8, h6, not sure. And then white's going to decide what to do with the black rook on d8 that just challenged them. Then they're going to decide. So, I don't know. King f8, king h6, king g8. Okay, stays away from the dark squares. Yes, Anirudh, I would say you are correct. Rooks will be traded, bishop takes, and you might have a better game due to the bishop pair. Yep. So I think Alireza are going to press for victory with the white pieces based on the bishop pair. Let me look at the pawns. 3 to 5. No, sorry, 4 to 6. No, he refuses the trade. He want to keep the rook. This guy is killing. I think he want to go on the h as well. He's making a havoc. I think he's just, this is an amazing option. This is an amazing move. It's just great. He doesn't want to trade. He doesn't want to trade. He don't want to trade. If the knight's going to do any trading, probably rook takes, and if rook takes, pawn takes, maybe. Look, this is, yeah, knight f4, that's, he took on g6 first. He dismantled those guys. Excellent. If knight takes, you mustn't take back straight away. You still got one tempo to reacting here. Oh my God, look at this move. c5. This is great move. You could play, oh my God, it's a discovered. There was a check and then rook, but now he blocks with this. My God, this guy's unbelievable, man. I mean, these guys are phenomenal. Knight is pinned, by the way. Very tough. I don't know what to say. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He decided to go this way now. I don't know. Now the bishop is very nicely defended. But if black decides to push the g pawn, that's challenging the bishop defender. I don't know. Still in a pin, though. Should you do this stuff? Maybe. I'm looking a little bit concerned about the time for Alireza. 20 seconds or something. There you go. Rook h, exactly as I said. Because you go for the weakness. So, yeah. And now you can't do this because there is a bishop, though, on c5. So, I don't know. Should you do c and b and... I don't know. Or should you play rook to threaten some? I don't know. What did he play? Let me see. He played bishop. Oh, yeah, he goes for the weakness. Magnus 1, thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't watch that one. Yeah, I mean, I like them both. Sorry. I mean, sorry if I disappointed you guys. I mean, I'm just looking for spectacular chess, and both boards this evening really do, they really do provide a lot. They really do a lot of good stuff here. And now you can take with the rook, double attack here on f5. Knight might be playing this and that, but then we got checks and things, so I don't know if that is the best way to go for black. So he went knight e7, definitely. King now goes into the action. I guess you could play this one later on. Let's see. You can't, yeah, nicely, very nicely. Also, king can move away from checks if they're coming. Check first, though. White does it. Oh, why, yay. This is beautiful. That pawn is a little bit pinned, so to speak. Rook places himself very nicely. What do? A4, stopping this A5 pawn. Those guys are potentially attackable. They are on light squares. I think it's a bit of maybe advantageous for black indeed because of the pass pawn. Yep. But let me tell you something very interesting. It is a bullet now. And for Alireza, it's even more difficult. And I think it's difficult for both of them, but I guess Nepo might be able to... Well, but I hope your future ability actually happens in the present, right? So your ability to see the future happens in the present. That's great. And when the future comes around, it's going to be present again. Oh, boy. We can't escape the present moment. What? Hello, Jerry. Send the link with the games on Lee Chess Messages or chess.com. Yeah, so send them via Chess or chess.com. I'm definitely going to be, yes. I'm definitely going to be looking at them. Guys, let me just do a little bit of research here. Let me start the procedure. I've got a feeling that actually white can do something probably differently here. I kind of like white potential for attack. Sorry, it's got to be something somewhere. Let me go back to the almighty Stockfish. Apparently black's... okay, because it's two double pawns on the air, but I like that bishop pair. But apparently the engine says, yeah, it doesn't matter. Let me go back in time. I don't know why I got ecstatic with the white's mess. There was a mess. Come on. Maybe bishop c5 wasn't the best thing ever, eh? What did I set myself here? I think I said I would be considered a4, a3, rook d7. I did say rook d7. Rook d7 is the second line of the engine, so definitely better than bishop c5. Also, I was discussing with Anirudh during the live game, and we said maybe we should be attacking the black knight. Maybe I should put 5 lines for the software to decide. Rook d7 would have been an idea. Of course, going on the 7th rank, you go for the b pawn. I don't know. Maybe on the other hand, you may not want to take it because then the rooks and the bishop combine together attacking b2. I don't know what to say. But maybe if you do b3, it's done. Really difficult. Really very difficult to play this in 3 minutes and then bullet. It is difficult. Difficult choices. I still think white is super happy, man. Look, when I firstly opened up the game and they convinced me to stay watching this game, I liked white very much. I mean, and now you've got the confirmation from the Stockfish. I did say getting rooks on the G, H, and which did happen. If you look at the arrows from the live coverage when I did mention the rooks and I drew the arrows and all sorts of stuff here. Rook G1 is one of them. So white is doing very well here. I'm telling you. So towards the end, I agree, Anirudh. Alireza muddled up himself and he messed it up himself. He managed to defeat himself. Thank you, Hagrid Leo, for following. Do follow me, guys, if it's TikTok or Twitch or YouTube or whatever platform you guys using. So Alireza managed to beat himself. I could say that. He managed to beat himself. Totally. I mean, white is just killing it here, right? And 8 minutes weren't enough for Alireza to finish off Nepomniachtchi. He got a bishop pair. He got the rooks ready to go, G file. He got a diagonal for the queen. He got everything. and he wasn't able to defeat Nepomniachtchi in this position. A bit painful for the young player representing France. Okay, I think this game, just to be fair, I'm going to stick with MVL and Magnus Carlsen, so that the Magnus Carlsen fans won't hate me forever. So I don't want them to think bad stuff about me. I won't be able to sleep at night. So not able to sleep at night anyway. But hey, let's moving now. So I'm going to stick to this one. Guys, tomorrow I'll be playing over the board in West London. There is a Christmas Blitz competition organized by Richmond Junior Chess Club. And I intend to play over the board. I'll take like 1 or 2 picks. And maybe I'm going to stream live something in the beginning, something in the end. And I would love to cover also live the Champion Chess Tour finals that take place tomorrow, but I'd be at that particular physical event. So I'm not able to do by location, unfortunately. So I'll have to do just the physical competition tomorrow, where I'm playing myself in person. And yeah, maybe I'm going to do some retrospect analysis later on for a YouTube video or something like that. Or maybe a TikTok video. Or maybe I'm going to do video for all the platforms. Yeah. Okay. When are these guys supposed to start? Do they start now, or shall we hit a puzzle or something? I don't want to miss Magnus Carlsen and MVL's moves. Let me have a look here. Semifinals. No, they should be starting, I guess. Like when? People is asking, when the heck is Nepomniachtchi coming back at the table? And Magnus. I think Magnus having a quick beverage now to get himself very determined. You know what I mean? A relaxing beverage like I'm drinking now myself. That's an energy drink, folks. Don't you think I'm drinking anything else but just coffee. Oh, nice coffee here. Energy drink. I don't know what's he drinking. A relaxing beverage for Magnus. Someone give Magnus relaxing beverage. Then he's gonna start smiling during the live game. Is he gonna win though? He might win. He got a psychological leverage already because he defeated MVL. Now MVL needs to perk himself up now and maybe have also a relaxing beverage and get back to the board here. Come on, boys. Okay, let's do a puzzle. These guys are messing around. Okay, what do we do? This knight can move and actually produce some check. Is there any other... is there queen sacrifice? No, I don't think so. I think it's a check here. Check, right? Now, when this guy takes, though, maybe when they take, then the heck the way... Or should I take with a queen? Let me think. If I take with a queen, I'm going to get checked. I'm going to move away from check. And then probably I'm going to deliver checkmate in a... Yeah, I think. I'll try green tea, but it's like I'm drinking tap water. I'll try. Okay, I'm going to try. You know, I think I ordered something. I still got some remainings in a bag. I've ordered on the eBay or something. What did I order? It was some green cheese sencha. How did they advertise it? Taro, you got yourself Magnus' favorite drink. Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to stay awake here. What are you doing? I mean, you're the only one that tell me what to play. Now, if I lose you, how the heck am I finding the moves now? Man, you can't drink Magnus' favorite drink. You can't do that, man. Please, don't do that, Taro. What are you doing? I mean, I'm relying on you and your insights. You do not drink Magnus' favorite drink. You can't do chess. Only Magnus can have Magnus' favorite drink and then deliver the best chess on the planet. But we're not Magnus. We got to stick with green tea plus maybe coffee and things. I don't know. So, Toki, going back to your suggestion, I'm loving green tea. I think it's cool. And they say it's healthy and stuff, and probably it is. But sometimes it's like I'm drinking tap water with the green tea. So I don't know. Yeah, sure. For the sake of drinking healthy drinks, probably I'm going to go for a green tea. Why not? Okay. What exactly am I supposed to play here? Do I take with a queen, then rook takes check? I'm going f1. They might keep checking, moving away, but then checkmate coming, right? Or sort of. No, 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 no. It's... But they take here, right? I'm not sure though, because I got no check afterwards. Oh, come on, I'm taking with a queen. They take, I go. Knight, I go. Rook, I take. They play this or that. And I check, they move here. And then I'm winning the queen. Ah, well. What? Knight f6? Matthew says knight f6 for the puzzle. Which probably is cool, knight f6. That was my first move, but I discarded it immediately. It might be though, knight f6. Check. And after the guy takes, what do you play? I mean, you want to, like, take the rook or something? Check. You want to take the rook or something? Matthew says knight f6. Knight f6. King takes. So how do I check then? Do I take the rook? Queen has to take. Knight f6, king g7, knight takes e8, queen takes being forced. Then what exactly do I do? I don't know. Taro, drop that drink and tell me what do I play. Queen h6, it's a mess. Rook takes, king f1. I don't know. The count, I don't know, I'll go with this. Ah, yes, Dios mío, man. Mon Dieu, et mon droit. Ah, mon Dieu et mon droit. Oh, égalité, fraternité. Oh, wawa, wawa. Wawa, wawa, let's go away. Oh, that's another hit. That's another hit. Oh, liberté, fraternité. Oh, boy, that's a knight f6. Queen takes, queen takes. That cool. You gotta be this. Yeah, now moving queen to safety, and I'm attacking rook. Oh, mon Dieu. Oh, mon Dieu. Ah, liberté, égalité. Oh, back to MVL. Is the Frenchman return to the table? Did they... where is the Frenchman? Let's go back. Let's find the Frenchman playing and maybe... Oh, the Frenchman plays with the white pieces. Magnus plays with the black. Magnus plays with the black pieces. He should be resigning already. Maxime, don't eat onion. Okay. Magnus plays with the black pieces. Is he going to castle the king? Castle king side. Okay. What is he playing? Magnus Black. What did they play, by the way? Sicilian Defense, Hyper Accelerated Dragon. That's very risky business. That's very risky business. Queen b6 goes for b2 and things. He castles short, MVL. What's the Frenchman doing? Sorry, guys, for speaking French. Yeah, I'm speaking French, Darrow. With English accent. Yeah, I'm speaking French with English accent. What is the Frenchman going to play right now? That's French with English accent. Yep. Yeah, you not further from the truth. You're not completely drunk. But if you're insisting with Magnus' favorite beverage, you might be. I mean, hell. Okay. Cool stuff. Bishop e4. Play by Magnus. He delayed the castling. You know, I think he should castle short because if white pushes the G and the H pawn up the board, they also leave their own king naked, so to speak, in chess terms. So yeah. Totally, man. Probably, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No pawn had been traded? 4, 4, 8. Okay, nothing had been traded. Move number 11. Sicilian defense, dragon, hyper auxiliary. Okay. Well, do you play b3? I mean, you don't want to let queen taking, right? You haven't quite developed all your guys and stuff, so probably you should be closing it now with b3. Just saying. b2, b3. I guess it's playable. What else it's playable? Moving queen to the second rank? How? You go queen e2? It's a little bit uncomfortable. I don't like the bishop on e4. It's quite inconvenient. So probably you should shutting off the b file for the black queen and then, I don't know, then try to develop. Alright, that's how I see things, but I'm pretty sure the Frenchman sees more than I do. Queen b3. Queen takes b3. A takes b3. I'm not sure Magnus gonna... Well, you either take or you go away. So he took A, B. Okay. So he solved the problem. MVL solved the problem. He's gonna go knight b1, d2. And I think it's cool. It's cool for both of them, but yeah. What do you do then with the bishop? I don't think you have so many choices. After knight b2, you know, there's something funny. Maybe he can mess around a bit. But I'm not sure. Probably you should take on f3 to make sure you're not endangering your bishop. I think. Taro says knight a5. Okay, this is weird. What the heck did they do? Took could be. Took could be. Okay. So you're reinforcing e5. Can't be challenged because you got a pawn here. Okay. Now I think black can play rook a(c) or castle short, right? Castle okay, he took on f3. Okay, I think that for the best. He took on f3. Try to dismantle this and actually really engaging the bishop on this. I'm not sure about how the wise with that stuff, though, for white to play. Now, this is a bit dangerous. So bishop f6, knight attacking. Knight now goes very nicely. That would be a very cool attack on the rook and on the bishop on e3, which probably he will take eventually. And then the bishop can actually quite enjoying himself on that diagonal. So that had to be stopped. Exactly. That knight c2 move threatened by black had to be stopped. Rook d2. Now I don't know. Do you do knight c3? You have to develop your guys. Knight c3. Very important. What black plays? I don't know. Rook ac8. Yeah, okay. He goes with the rook. He doesn't even bother castling. The rook attacks the bishop. Oh mon dieu. There's going to be a discovered attack on the bishop. The bishop, MVL. Drop the champagne. What? Okay. King g2 to defend this guy in case the bishop goes away and rook attacks the bishop. Now rooks are connected. The two black rooks are connected. And everything's cool and nice. It's playable. Absolutely playable. But you know what I like about this position with the black pieces? The black knight on b4 can't be challenged by any pawn. There ain't no pawn. So I'm not sure what to say about the bishop pair versus now the two knights because the black knight on b4 can't be challenged. And this is a little bit concerning, I think, for white. This is a check, but I guess you could. You got to be careful where you're moving, though. Probably c8. Not on the dark squares because you might be subjecting yourself to all sorts of stuff. So probably king c8? No, he goes c7. I don't know. I need to sit down and calculate more. Okay. If this thing happening, probably you could just push. Oh boy. He tries to kick the bishop away, but the bishop's going to go g7, right? I think. Or you're going to go e7. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Bishop is attacked. That's what I see. So I guess you got to move the bishop. And now we can debate where the bishop should be sitting. G7, E7. Where do you want to go with that guy? You might go E7. Do you want to take the white knight? Not really. I'm not sure. Maybe bishop G7 after all. You still have double attack on the D4 white pawns. I think that's important. Yeah, probably G7. Probably. Then maybe black manages to double up the rooks on the F file. It might be. So guys, feel free to tell me. Hello, Martin. I think I've seen you in the past. So to speak. In the past, which was the present moment, yeah. But anyway. I think I remember someone as Martin. And it's great to having you back. By the way, cheers for that. I drink a non-Magnus favorite beverage. Yeah, bishop g7, there you go. Bishop g7, bishop to g4. And the explanation is that, yeah, what the heck is just happening? Do we have a knight e6? Oh, mon dieu et mon droit. What's going on here with knight e6? Sorry, the heck am I missing? Oh, sorry. What the heck was that e6 idea? Like rook takes, bishop takes. Is there something wrong here? Toki, thank you very much for you agreeing and endorsing this one. I mean, what I want to say, you don't have to agree with me ever, ever, ever. But what I want to say is that the same thing probably I've seen in myself. So I agree with that particular idea. Yeah. You don't have to agree with me ever. Guys, tell me what the heck is wrong with knight e6. Taro, drop the drink and tell me what's the problem with knight e6. Martin, Taro, the rest of the guys. Matthew, what's wrong with knight e6, actually? Sorry, what the heck? I need to... Okay, tell me what's wrong with this. Tell me what's wrong with this and I'll just drop it forever. Okay, I'm no MVL and definitely I can't see through all those beautiful ideas they see. But okay, interesting. I don't know. I don't know what the heck am I missing. This is getting really, really muddy. Rook being attacked now by that pawn. Okay, we gotta... Matthew, I don't know what exactly MVL did about that. I don't know what's going on just yet. I mean, maybe they've seen something else that we saw. But okay, we'll take it step by step. What's that knight e6 thing there? Magnus is turn now, and I guess you're gonna move the rook away with the king. I guess. So black can't actually allow knight e6 now, right? He can't allow that to happen. So you gotta move something. Either defend. I don't know what does that mean. Knight, oopsie, knight on the back rank, or move the rook, or move the king. I don't know, but e6 is a problem, particularly now. I don't know, maybe MVL. You can't play knight because this guy is hanging. So, oh my god, there's a lot of things here. Look at this. Actually, there is 2 attacks on the b4 black knight. Guys, I think the Frenchman's gonna score now. The Frenchman's gonna do Magnus Carlsen because Is two big threats here is e6, and I'm not sure Magnus knows how to defend against because there ain't. And there is double attack on the b4 knight. I think Magnus may be not the happiest, and now the bishop will be able to stop that pawn from advancing and promoting, that is. So he played this. The big question of the evening, do you take on b4 with the bishop or not? I don't know. Defending with the king, that's exactly right, okay. Yeah, now the question is, do you take the black knight with the bishop or not? No, I'm not turning analysis. That's just the Grandmaster do live coverage with the engine. Have you noticed there's the Super Grandmasters, they do that. I don't do that. There's just the Grandmaster privilege. I don't have that privilege. Okay, rook being attacked. You go and b4 defend this guy. The bishop's going to stop the black pawn from advancing and promoting. For now. I'm not sure. This is if there is any little issue here for white, it might be this advanced pawn that must be stopped. Probably the bishop is ready to sacrifice itself if necessary. I don't know when and how. Well, the bishop's gonna stop that pawn. That's certain. In the meantime, I think MVL gonna look to grab this guy on a6. And maybe he got some other better ideas. I don't know. You push it? I don't know if that's the best stuff ever. Maybe what? Maybe. There's very many maybes. I don't know. He played knight a5. Defending this guy, not allowing rook to pin the knight to the rook. Maybe other ideas. Yeah, he wants to come knight c4 amongst many others. Amongst very many others. Consequences. Yeah, I mean, I think a Grandmaster should never use the engine during the live analysis. Because that's why they are a Grandmaster after all. Otherwise, I can put the software myself at home and just don't watch any goddamn stream. Do you know what I mean? I'm not watching any goddamn stream because I'm putting the software on and I don't need anyone to feed me information because I got it right there in front of my eyes. So I guess the GM should never use an engine when they analyze and live cover chess events. Screw this. You got engine for that. Available freely to everyone on the planet. Anyway, back to our stuff. Rook goes f8. And if people are too lazy to think, I don't think they should be doing chess. So if you can't be bothered to think, why are you doing chess in the first place anyway? You know what I mean? So if you don't want to think, well, why would you do chess? Just do something else that doesn't involve that much of a think. I don't know, anything. So yeah, but let's just leave that idea for now. Or maybe we won't leave it, I don't know. I think Magnus got a little bit of an issue, right? Because he got 17 seconds, and the Frenchman, MVL, the magnificent Frenchman, has got like a billion extra seconds, which is like 60 seconds, which is the same. Either he gets flagged, Magnus, or he loses on the position, or he pulls some magic. I don't know if he had that drink before the game had started or not. I don't know that. I hope he didn't. I'm not a believer in relaxing beverages like that type of beverage. I believe in coffee. Rook a4. I don't believe, I know. When you know, you don't need to believe, man. When you know, you know. You don't have to believe anything. But what the heck is going on here? What about this check and the rook is dropping? Oh, Magnus is black. Okay, he does checks and things, right? I don't know what the heck happened. That's a check. It's not that easy to beat Magnus. It's never easy to beat Magnus. I think MVL messed up somewhere something. For sure. right? You need to. Oh my God! He wants to get here for this and stuff, but it ain't gonna happen. Look, this is funny business, and it happens only in a matter of seconds for Magnus and minutes for this guy. Still, yet this is very difficult. Oh my God! This is check. Checkmate coming. Check, but he did check first. There was the king's opposition. Checkmate coming, but the black king has to move now out of check. This guy goes for promoting the pawn. More checks are coming. Oh my God, this guy is cool as a cucumber. The Frenchman is cool as a cucumber. The magnificent MVL, this guy plays like an alligator. Unbelievable. The nerves he's got to play Magnus in this fashion. Beautiful. Absolutely, I'm enjoying this. This is beautiful live game. And look at MVL. Oh boy, man. What do you play here? He pushes, he pushes, he pushes. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He got a queen. It don't matter. White is winning. Magnus will resign. Magnus will... There you go. There you go. Oh boy. Dieu est mon droit. Liberté, égalité. Liberté, égalité. Oh, wow. That's just great. Oh, liberté, égalité. Oh, man. That's just so great. Wow. MVL. Oh, those French wines and French cheeses and oh, mon Dieu, that's just fabulous. Oh, MVL. Cheese and biscuits and wine and stuff always goes very well. Yeah. That's just great. Oh man, let me just quickly perusing through. I absolutely enjoyed it. Still looks like black's doing very well. Do you remember when I told you that actually, yes, indeed, white has the bishop pair, but that knight on b4 is the mother of all outposts. You can't budge that black knight on b4 at all. You can't make him move. So there is a bit of an advantage for black because the bishop on e3 is not really doing stuff. That was absolutely fabulous, guys. It was a splendid game. Absolutely splendid game. Great game, by the way. I absolutely loved it. Yep. And knight c5. I did say during the live game I would go king c8. The proof is the little yellow arrow that you can guys see on the up part of the board. King c8 I did speculate it, but king c7 better. I didn't want to get myself checked on the black squares every now and then. G5, amazing move by MVL. Hey, this guy is really, really amazing. I absolutely love MVL plays chess. It's just amazing. E5. Now white is actually starting doing good stuff. E5 push to probably activate the bishop on G7. Bishop takes. Rook goes e2. And now Magnus plays a bad move. He was supposed to do rook f7. I think I did say about the doubling of the rook on the f file. Rook f7 or rook e7, probably serving the purpose to double up somehow. But rook f7 is actually the great deal. Or the least worst one. It's not that great for black now because the bishop are killing everything. Rook e7, a5. Yeah, it's getting worse and worse and worse. When the hell did Magnus lost the plot? When did he lose it? He lose it here. Plus 0.04. A little bit of a minus. He was supposed to play king d6. Very difficult move to find. He moved also the rook because you don't want to get actually knight b6, forking king and attacking the black rook at the same time. So you're supposed to move either rook or king. So the best move, which is, by the way, incredibly difficult to assess it very clearly. He went rook AE, and he lost the advantage here. He was supposed to play king d6. But bloody why? g5, bishop d... Ah! This is very subtle and incredibly difficult to see. So, my dear friends, black was supposed to play king d6 by all means, because that means bishop d8 will be stopping any knight b6 ideas. But that's incredibly difficult to see. And it's incredibly difficult to actually objectively evaluate this one during the live game. It's absolutely. Thank you, Martin. See you, man. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. Absolutely. Tomorrow I'll be playing over the board something. That's an amazing game they played. Absolutely amazing game. Wow. 1-1. MVL can do it, man. Nepo beat Alireza. I think Alireza just simply lost it. He tilted after the first loss. He can't pull himself together. So Nepo is already in the final of tomorrow, my dear friends. Let me see the results. So Nepo with 2 points. I think you qualified, right? So Nepo will be in tomorrow's final. And now I think the battle happens in between Magnus and MVL this evening as we speak, my dear friends. Yeah. Do follow me, fellas, if that's useful to any extent. Regardless of the platform. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a game. Wow. So that would be an extraordinary game again. So that would be the third game they're playing, which is a rapid. So you need to get 2 points to qualify for tomorrow's final. And frankly, I don't think I'm rooting for anyone in particular because, I absolutely love the way MVL played. And I've got no problem whatsoever if he wins it. I've got no problem because he wins it, fair and square. He did deliver. He played very creative. He's resilient. He doesn't give up. He pushes and pushes and fights for it. And a player that fights for it is just great. Amazing. Yeah, what a class. What a class. Wow. It's not, MVL, I think, he got quite an archive. He beat Magnus quite a few occasions. He can do it. He's great. MVL is great. Absolutely great. Hello, SR6K. He is absolutely awesome. Fabulous flair. Amazing. I might be doing a video on this, guys' games. Yeah, guys, feel free whenever you got some time. Yeah, there is some chess videos on my YouTube archive, so feel free to peruse through. Specifically if you like learning or studying beginner, intermediate level, that would be great use. If you're already a very strong player, probably you don't have to. You're not going to be learning a great deal unless you are enjoying seeing the old masters games. Yeah, so that'll be another game here. That'll be another clash. And I'm incredibly curious to see how they're producing. We're going to be focusing on this one 100%, my dear friends. Oh, man. That's the same. Ah, right. Okay. So you're the guy. Okay, Toki, like being like multi-platform. All right, Toki. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. That's very nice of you. Thanks for being here and for subscribing or following. Appreciate. Come on, boys. I want to see something amazing now, Magnus. What is Magnus going to play? Anirudh, you want to place another bet? Now that you've won the previous bet, you want to place like $5, $5 for another bet? What is Magnus going to play? You are everywhere. You and the universal consciousness is everywhere, man. I don't know. It's just, you're everywhere. That is good. Okay, if you're everywhere, you are the all-seeing eye. I hope you're not Sauron or something. I hope you're not Sauron. Okay. Right. Then that means I'm an orc. I'm an I'm an orc then. If you're Sauron, I'm an orc or an Urukai. I don't know. What am I? Come on, boys. Stop. Hit that clock. Nepo ain't here. What are you doing? I'm going to do a quick puzzle. I don't know what quick puzzle mean. I know that Magnus and MVL are capable of absolute spectacular chess, and I don't want to miss the first moves. I'm really, really into this. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. If I hated it, I wouldn't be doing it. Taro, you for the bet? Man, you can't bet now because you drank that stuff. You can't bet. Stay away from the bets. You had your drink. Forget about it. With those money you want to put on the bet, just go get another. What are you doing? You can't bet in your condition. That was a joke. I can't tell you what to do. I mean, you guys have free will. Well, they deny the free will. I think there's a bunch of neuroscientists that actually deny the existence of free will. Oh, Lord. You don't need to believe me. You can just browse it in your own browsers. Yeah, there is a bunch of neuroscientists that are declining the existence of free will. They say it's not true. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm serious now. Until now, I'm just kidding, but now I'm serious. I swear. You're not supposed to laugh at it, Taro, but okay, feel free. No, I'm serious about that one. There is a bunch of neuroscientists that say there is no such thing as a free will. Yeah. Browse it. I'm going to give you a couple of links at some point if you really, really want to look at that. And we can look at this in an experiential point of view. I mean, I'm not pre-choosing my thoughts, really. I mean, thoughts just appearing on a... I don't know what the hell they appear. And there is someone speaking them. I'm not pre-choosing the thoughts I'm going to think. I'm not pre-choosing the words I'm going to utter. That's really... Toki says Magnus going to play some Indian. No. What are you talking about? Like King's Indian? You think Magnus going to play King's Indian? He's having whites now. I bet 10p he's going to play King's Gambit. So, King's Gambit. Or Danish Gambit. Nah, he's not gonna mess against Maxim Vachier-Lagrave. I don't think Magnus Carlsen, given the high quality of Maxim's game this evening, I mean, MVL this evening isn't killer, so to speak. MVL is just it's a killer. You can't mess with that. You got to take it very seriously. So I think he's going to take this game very seriously, Magnus, if he wants to get into the final tomorrow. You know, he's going to take it very seriously. You can't mess with MVL. No one can, really. So I absolutely love it. Oh, man, are they going to move? Okay, let me do a puzzle. Why to move? So what do you want me to do? Oh, this guy's going down, but also I have an advanced pawn. I could do some checks here. The king's going to go this. And, what? I mean, I could do this. They go here. I could do this. They get queen. I could go like maybe here. No, that's losing. If I do this, I'm losing this guy. Oh my lord! Oh mon dieu! Is it rook a5? Oh mon dieu! Oh no! I don't know. You need to ask Anna about the cow opening. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. You can play it. That's fun. I don't think he's gonna do any cow opening. Oh mon dieu! Is rook a5? Rook takes, and after rook takes, I'm winning. So guys, what's the move we don't want to play? It's a very, very interesting stuff, the Neuros. I absolutely love. What's wrong with this rook a5, man? How is this not winning? How is rook a5 not winning? How is this not winning? What? Do they play rook c8? And then I'm losing those guys? I played hopeful chess. I played hopeful chess. When you play hopeful chess, you're losing. They're not supposed to take. Oh, come on. What? Oh, my lord. Actually, because this one doesn't work, because of the double defense, you're actually going b5 or b1. Ah, well. Yeah, sure. Why not? Maybe next time. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Back to Magnus and MVL's game. They haven't started, for Christ's sake. It is very interesting. Now, Taro, if you look at it from an experiential point of view, where is the decision actually taking place, in what time frame, and what actually decides upon that particular decision? I mean, you could take just simply utterances that we do, the wording, and the actions, actually. I'm telling you. I think the whole stuff was very nicely put in attention by, that guy, the Schopenhauer guy, the German philosopher. He also spoke about the will and the fact that actually you start rationalizing after the decision had been taken. I mean, you do whatever, you say whatever, and then you start justifying what you did or what you said. Try to find justification later. It is definitely interesting. It's a whole debate on this. I mean, I understand what you're saying. There's little evidence, but still there is something incredibly interesting here. And it's worth further analysis, both, if you want, philosophically, and both from neuroscience point of view. It's been a couple of tests that have been done, and it's definitely worth investigating furthermore. It is. Okay, I don't know what the guys are doing. Where are they? They went already for the champagne? Are they co-emperors now? What do you do? We gotta have one win. Only one. Only one wins. Where is it? Come on, guys, start the game. Okay, let's fail another puzzle. All right, guys, let's fail another puzzle. If I capture here and the queen takes, is the queen trapped or something? Or which way do I go? Can I take the knight? Should I what? Should I move the rook? If I move the rook, they're gonna take it, but then I take it and I'm still threatening G. Probably I should play rook G8. But I'm not sure. Probably I should, right? Rook G8, rook G8, rook G8, queen takes F6, rook takes G6, threatening checkmate, attacks the queen. I think rook G8, right? Oh man, once in a million years I get one correctly. Toki, thank you very much. Take care of yourself too. Great to having you, man. Appreciate. Yeah, okay, we were lucky with this one. Oh, boy, yeah. I'm not reading the message because I don't know what that guy wrote to me in the message, so I'm going to open up just a little bit later on. By the way, did MVL and Magnus return? Not yet. Okay, time for another quick puzzle then. Yes, Taro, I think it's absolutely fascinating, it's interesting, and it's worth investigating. I'd love to have a bishop on c5, perhaps, with some attack on f2. I mean, I'd love to having this. Am I missing something else? Of course, I'm always missing stuff. Oh, wait a minute. If I do a bishop sacrifice, it'd be interesting. If the king takes, for instance, I'm not sure. Maybe I should play queen, because if the queen takes check, they move. No, I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I must have missed something. Thank you, Lara. Um, I'm. Wait a minute. Bishop plays here. This guy takes, right? Then I'll do check. And if they block, what exactly? Yeah, something's not right. Wait a minute. Something's weird. Bishop c5. I mean, bishop c5, bishop c5. If I take queen take f, so queen takes. No, that's awful. Come on, bishop c5. Guys, do you think it's bishop c5 before we going back to this, guys? To Magnus and MVL. Is it bishop c5 here? Bishop c5. Bishop c5, bishop c5. I mean, it's a quiet move, right? Bishop c5, it's not an ambitious, crazy tactical approach. It's just some mild attempt to increase the pressure on f2, which sometimes works. I mean, bishop c5, it's a very positional puzzle, right? It's not a highly tactical puzzle. Would you agree, Taro, on this one? Is bishop c5, or I'm completely off the track again? I'm going to play bishop c5 and whatever. I mean, I could do some sacrifices, but I'm not seeing any follow-up. Bishop h2, the guy takes... I mean, if they go corner, I play knight f2 and win the queen. Fine, fine. Again, bishop h2. If king takes, though, I can play queen f4 check, g3 blocks. So what's the stuff? There ain't nothing. I mean, what is that, really? No, that doesn't work, man. Bishop c5. Oh, Lord. You're self-doubting. Yeah, Taro was a bit too slow, man. Queen f4 was a bit too slow and highly uncertain. Yeah. You're just self-doubting. I mean, you see the stuff, but you still don't manage to convince yourself into playing it. But actually now black enjoys triple attack on f2, and you could take on f2 straight away. We take straight away, but we take with the bishop, and we're threatening some discovered check on the king. I guess. I don't want to take with the knight, because I'm trading off stuff and things. So probably I'll take with a queen. I think I'll take... I think I'll take with the bishop. Apologies. Yeah, I'll take with the bishop. Good. Now we can play this knight f4. We check the king. If the king gets greedy... Oh, whoa. Nonsense. No. That's not true. No, we're going to play queen to e4, checking the king, defending the knight, bishop defending, and that's the way to win. Yeah, that's how we win. We go queen here. Whoa, back to Magnus and MVL. Ah, yeah. Matthew, thank you very much for signaling the beginning of the third game. This is phenomenal. Guys, I got to tell you that MVL delivered a phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal game. Amazing how MVL plays. Neo Grunfeld defense. Okay, I can see three fianchettos, so to speak. 1, 2, and 3. It's great. What does that mean? It means that black probably want to play b5 to b4, which attacks the defender, the second defender for the pawn on e4. So Magnus has to find a response to this. I don't know which one is it. Does that imply you have to move one of the central pawns up? Does that imply you gotta take on b5? But by taking on b5, you actually lose the e4. So that's where we are. And it's great stuff. We're gonna cover this game too, my dear friends. We're going to cover this one as well, guys. Follow me, TikTokers, Twitch players, YouTubers, Facebookers, etc. Twitchers. I don't know how to say it. So, what's the response? What's the best response for white here? What do you think, Matthew? What's the best response for white? Yeah. I did say that actually the response could be pushing forwards one of the white pawns. And upon some thinking, he did. And b4 came to be exactly as I predicted. That pawn moved, grabbing a lot of space and denying from the white knight the knight c3 coming back point. So white can't play the knight on c3. But what knight can do is eventually given a chance, white knight can do knight c5. And MVL played knight b8 to d7, which means knight c5 no longer playable for white. What you could do, no, you cannot. I was thinking about bishop e3, but actually e4 is hanging big time. I think MVL is going to win this one too. I mean, the white knight is suffering greatly. I don't know where that white knight on a4 is meant to go. Where? Where's the white knight meant to go? Where do you go with that knight? Look at the bishop on g7 and tell me you're comfortable with that bishop on g7. Where do you go? So he pushed the central pawn. He attacks in the center. Cool stuff. This guy is hanging. This guy will be hanging. Hey, I absolutely love it. Robert Sapolsky. Okay, let me write down that name. Heck, I didn't heard of that guy. Hey, Matthew, thanks for this, man. I'm investigating this one on myself, and I'm reading whatever I can grab and try to understand as much as possible because I'm a great fan of knowledge and understanding. And I really encourage everybody to study as much as possible from as many as possible fields. Don't limit yourself just to one field. So if you got the time, when you're commuting like 4 hours a day, grab a pair of headphones and listen to audiobooks or read physically, either Kindle or physical paper copy. So study as much as possible. And everything. Everything. Okay, let me write down that name. Okay. Okay, pawn e5, knight takes, exactly as I said. That guy was hanging. And this guy being attacked twice now. I love this game. e6 being played by white, though. Oh my god. Knight b6 now. I think I would take that f-pawn pretty much now. Why? Because it forces black to either move king away or forces the rook to take, and that's incredibly inconvenient for the rook to be himself on this diagonal. So I think Magnus should take on f7 with the white pawn. e6 takes f7 would be one of those moves. Yes, there you go. There you go. You got all sorts of stuff coming. There you go. Rook has to go again, and we may have something very cool with the knight as well on e6. What a turning point. What a turning point. I mean, this guy Magnus, Radio Lab podcast. Let me write this down, man. Radio Lab podcast. What do these guys do? Do they do science or humanities and stuff like that? Radio Lab podcast. So tarot, yeah. Okay, I've written down that thing. Matthew's reference. And I've jotted down the Radio Lab podcast. Is it science or psychology or science and social science? That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Okay. Thanks for the references, guys. It's a great thing. Okay. Knight g5. We did say that. Rook f5. Moves the rook away from the knight's attack. And what else it does? Probably does very many other things, but I'm not sure that was the best stuff ever, ever, ever. I don't know what you guys say, but that one looks a little bit concerning for me. That kind of, okay, let me draw a couple of things. I'm oscillating between 96, which I think is almost self-evident, and bishop h3. These are the candidate moves I think Magnus is investigating now. Probably those. It might be knight c5. Let me draw another one. I like that. I like them all. I just like them all. No, man. He goes g4. He attacks the rook with the pawn. That is very good stuff. But on the other hand, he closed the bishop h3 diagonal. Potentially, if you ever wanted to play this, it's no longer kind of possible. Looks horrible. Unless Magnus is planning on... Hey, knight c5. Liberté, égalité. I thought that actually this one, g4, means like h4 and stuff. But knight c5 attacks the bishop on b7. And it's got an outpost on e6 as well. I don't think it's bad. It's not bad at all. It challenges the bishop. You got to be very careful where you're placing that bishop. Frankly, I don't even know what to tell you Black should play in regards to this last attack. I don't know what Black should play. I'm not very comfortable with Black's choices here. If you say bishop c6, it's kind of cool. But then if I'm pushing a rook here attacking, if they take, I'm going to take your bishop on c6, might be subjected to some attacks, discover stuff from... I mean, it feels like a dreadful pin. I don't know how to say. He played bishop c6, though, which I kind of inclined to have said, but I'm still not comfortable with that idea. I'm not that comfortable because I think rook e6 would be something. So, okay, rook e6 and probably Black shouldn't take. Because you're making a pair of knight monsters. He already launched one knight. I think you need to take on g7 because this bishop is incredibly dangerous. White should capture g7 in my understanding. That bishop is very dangerous. There you go. There you go. Knight takes g7. Now I think Magnus is a little bit relieved, so to speak, because he no longer has to worry about those dark squares diagonals. So he's quite cool about it. What's next? I don't know. Maybe you need to play this bishop, but where the heck do you play the bishop? Maybe you should play knight e4 now. There you go. There you go, knight e4, yeah. Knight e4 for knight c5, I guess, and, vaya con Dios. Knight c5 and hope for the best. Hey, in the early 90s, there was a band or a lady that was via con Dios stuff. I will give it some time. I can't guarantee I'm going to do it this evening, Taro. Yeah, let me write down 2013. What did they discuss on a podcast? The placebo. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting from a scientific point of view. It is very interesting indeed. Always. Yeah. Totally. MVL to play. So I think the plan for white is to get the knight on c5, increase the bishop efficiency along these lines, but now he comes with this one, MVL, which means he actually attacks the bishop. I guess the bishop should drop maybe, But then again, you have to calculate knight h3. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this very position. I don't know what white should play. Matthew and Tara, I think free will is an interesting stuff because if you only consider the game of chess, who's taking the decision about playing this or that? Who has the understanding and who plays the decision? Who moves the hand or the mouse? And if you say I'm moving it, you like what? You who? I mean you who? Who you who? Who are you then? Okay, queen takes d7. Knight takes not the bishop. The bishop is still here to annihilate that guy. What do you do with that bishop? Bishop now. Rook attacks the bishop. My god. Knight is in peril. You could play the bishop to attack stuff and attack this guy. No, that's a blunder because knight f3. So you got to play something else. Bishop e3 maybe. Hello, Spicy Sugar. Good to see you, man. Yeah, just watching now the absolute superb live gaming between Magnus and MVL. An absolute great game. And the previous game was phenomenal as well. And this one is quite exciting. It's unbelievable. It's fabulous. I mean, that's not an easy win. Let me tell you something. If you white here with two rooks and a bishop, you would say you're cool and all. But I guess knight c5, right? And then white's going to play this one for sure. I don't know what to tell you. If MVL manages to save the knight's pair and not lose this guy, it would be great. But I think that might prove to be an issue. This knight e5 doesn't work because of the f4. And I'm not sure what you're going to play. I'm not sure what you're playing. So probably what do you do? Knight c5? You could do knight c5. Okay, he moved actually here, but he got checked. This knight could be quite sophisticated. It could be quite complex to try to contain the threat from the black knights. I don't know what you do. It is very possible. It is very, very possible now. But let me tell you something. Bishop e3, you can't take this guy because the black knight on e5 is hanging. So actually, the b2 is indirectly being defended by the rook on the e file. So you can't take knight b2. I don't know what black's supposed to do now. I'm not sure. You can't really push b3 because black's going to play a3. And you're going to help black to create a pass pawn on the a. So I'm not sure what to say about this. On the other hand, white also can play something like bishop d4 perhaps. And I think this is killing. a3 being played by black. I don't know what else you could play. So now you got to take. I don't think you have to push. Or maybe you don't have to do nothing. But if you do nothing, they push a2. So then again, I don't know. I think you should take, though. I think you should take. But then you have to consider everything, including b3. Nah, you got to take. You got to take. b2 takes a3. And okay, I guess. Let me write down that name. Predictably irrational, Dan Ariely. Predictably irrational. I haven't heard of that guy, man. Irrational. Daniel. Reference again. Predictably irrational. I'm going to keep. If it's a Kindle book. I managed all the writing